Hey guys, what's up? It is monthly favorites time, and I have got some awesome stuff that I was using in June, so let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start with like non-makeup related stuff first, save like the best for last. So I want to start with like some skincare type things. The first thing that I have is this L'Oreal Paris clay cleanser, and this is the Pure Clay Cleanser Exfoliate and Refine. It's got 3 pure clays and red algae. I think this retailed for like, it was like $7 or something like that at Ulta, and this stuff is awesome. Like, I use this every single day, and I know some people say it's not good to exfoliate your skin every day. Well, I have a lot of texture on my skin, and I love to exfoliate every day. So I've used the like Purity, the micro dermabrasion one, whatever that, micro delivery, that one, the micro delivery exfoliating cleanser. I have used that one, and this feels exactly the same. The texture and all of that exactly the same, and this is like a fraction of the cost. I've been using this for like a month and a half, and I still have like this much left, so I still have probably like a month left to use this, and it's awesome. Love that. The next thing that I use daily, this is like the 3rd time that I have repurchased this. This is the Dickinson's Original Witch Hazel Pore Perfecting Toner. This is like $4.97 at Walmart. You get a huge bottle. It's 16 fluid ounces, and it's awesome. Like, so good. It smells kind of medicinal, but it's so refreshing. Like, once I have not been able to quit using this since I used it. Like, I tried it one time, and ever since then I'm like, nope, no other one. Like, this is it. Maybe eventually one day I'll try another one, but this one's good, and it's cheap, and it's easily accessible, and it's good. So I don't know if I said that. It's good. It tones your pores, removes and balances oil, soothes and refreshes, and helps depuff. And I can honestly say that I have noticed a difference. Like, since I have used this, like, I used to get so greasy throughout the day. I can tell that my oil production has like reduced or something, because I don't get nearly as oily. Like, I don't have to blot throughout the day. And I don't know if it has to do with this or what, but I can tell you that this is the only thing that has stayed consistent, because I'm constantly changing the makeup that I use. Because my collection is so big, I really try to mix things up like daily. So this is like what has stayed consistent, and I have noticed a difference. And then the pores, yeah, I have noticed that my pores don't look as big as they did when I first started using this. So I love it, and I will continue to repurchase that. One of the next things is I actually got an Ipsy bag like a few months ago, so I think I've been using this for like 2 months now. But it's the Louis by Jean Seo, S-E-O, however you say that. This stuff is good. It says this is the 2nd step in that skincare line for balancing. It's a hydrating and calming serum. Now, it says it's hydrating. It's really not that hydrating to me. It's more like refreshing than anything. So I use this in the morning when I'm doing my makeup, and I put it on my neck. This is something, and the reason I say it's not hydrating is because, you know, like when you put a lotion on your face or a cream or something like that, you have to like wait and let it sink in. This, it really, it like sinks in on contact. You know what I mean? Like, there's no wait time, there's no dry down time, nothing like that. But I do really, really like it for my neck area. So when I run out of this, I probably have like a month, like I'm down to here, guys. I use a pump of this every single day in the morning when I'm getting ready, because I don't go a day without wearing makeup, because I'm hideous without it. But yeah, this stuff is good, and when I run out, I'm gonna see how much this costs, because I have really liked that. Now, in the morning, so like at night after you wash your face, you put on your skincare, go to sleep, whatever. Whenever I wake up, I have been using these pads. They're from First Aid Beauty, and they are the facial radiance pads. So instead of like having to wash my face and do that whole thing, I can just use this, and I even use this like over my eyes, so it's safe for that. Doesn't burn, nothing like that. It just takes off any residue you may have had, gets your face fresh and toned again. And then I can just go straight in with like my moisturizer and primer and makeup after this. So I really have been enjoying this. I got this whenever Ulta does those like make a $75 online purchase and you get a makeup bag filled with like 29 products or whatever like that. This was one of the samples in there, and I will say I'm probably going to purchase these, and I've already looked into it. They come in like a little tub. I think there's like 50 of them, 50 or 80 in there. Anyway, it's good. The next thing is a fragrance, and I love this fragrance. I have been using this since like high school, and I'm 28 years old now. And every summer I bring this fragrance out. It's so good. And right now Ulta actually has 5 times points for Ulta Rewards members on Dolce & Gabbana, and this is the product I'm talking about. Is the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. If you haven't tried it, like why? It's so good. If you have not smelled it, the next time you're in a department store, stop and smell this. It's so fresh and like citrusy. Oh my god, so good, so good. There will probably never be a time in my life when I am not using that. Like every time it starts getting warm, that puppy comes out. Now, like one of my all-time favorite makeup products ever to use is foundation, because like after oddly enough, I had very good skin whenever I was younger, and then after I had kids and I got a little older, my skin is like, I don't know what is wrong with it, but I had breakouts, and I think it's maybe hormonal or something, because you know, it's that one time of the month that they decide to come up. It's always like around my chin or like my forehead or like my cheeks right here get like nailed. But I am not somebody that can just like have like a hard thing on their face. Like I pick at it and I know that's disgusting. But anyway, like my skin is like textured A. I do have like combo skin. Like I can get shiny in this area, like the T-zone. I'm not shiny enough to like have to like blot my face, but I can tell a difference from when I first apply my makeup to like 8 hours later. You know what I mean? I think that's a pretty normal thing, especially like where I live, which is in South Carolina, and it is humid as heck here. But anyway, I got way off topic. Foundation. That's where I was going with this. Foundation. That is like my favorite makeup product ever, because it's a game changer. Like it evens out your skin, and it makes me feel more confident. Like I do not feel confident leaving my house without foundation on, and I know that that's pretty sad, but that is true. So anyway, I picked this one up. It is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation. I have mine in Classic Ivory, and you can tell this thing is used and abused. I'm almost out of it. I'm to the point right now where I have to like unscrew this and rub it on my face. Like that is the level of love that I have for this. It's so good, like so good. So I apply it with this, which is another favorite, and it's dirty, so just don't pay that any attention. It is the L'Oreal Beauty Blender. I don't know what else to call it, but it's like the one for foundation. I think they have another one for like contour, and they have another one for concealer. This is the one for foundation. Whenever you wet this thing, it gets so huge and squishy, and I did use this today, so it's still a little squishy. But it's so nice. Like, it's so good. It blends everything so fast, and I use it with this. Actually, I use it with most everything. Anyway, I'm done with that guy. This, yes, it goes on. At first it's like a high medium coverage, but if you just touch up the areas that you need with more, it does not get cakey and it becomes full coverage. And what I love most of all about this is that you do not have to powder it. So you put it on and it dries down and it doesn't look cakey. You don't have to powder it, have that extra layer, and you can blend out your other products on it just fine. So that is like, it ticks off every box that I have for my foundation, and that is actually like my second bottle of that I've had, so it's already a repurchase, and I can tell you when I run out of it, I'm going to go have another one on standby. I don't know if I'll just like jump into using it because I have so many other ones that I have to use, but that's a good one, and it's cheap. It's drugstores, CoverGirl, so it's good. Next, what do I want to talk about next? Next, I want to talk about my bronzer, and I have to talk about these together. So this is my Butter Bronzer. I'm sure that you all know what this is because everyone loves this. Like if you've ever seen a beauty YouTube video, period, you've probably seen this. So mine is like beat, okay? And for somebody that has a collection like me, this doesn't happen. Like, I never hit pan on a bronzer, like, ever. And this thing is almost gone, okay? It smells good. It smells like coconut tanner that you would wear. You know what I mean? Like, it's so good. And I use it with this. And this is it's a Wet n Wild brush, and if you haven't tried Wet n Wild brushes, they are actually they're pretty freaking good. Like, I use those a lot, and I have high-end brushes, and I use my Wet n Wild ones more. But I use this with my bronzer because I don't like whenever it looks like muddy in this region. I like everything like to stay where I place it. And this, it's you know, a pretty dense brush, but it still has some give in there. And I just swirl this around in my bronzer, and then I just like pat it on all the areas that I want. And because it is so, like, it does have that give, it blends it out seamlessly by itself. And that's it. I just tap it on and I'm good to go. It doesn't look muddy. It blends itself. It's perfect. Perfect combo. The next thing I'll talk about is two highlighters, and highlighters again are like one of my favorite makeup products ever. I will talk about the one that is more affordable first, and it is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This is in the shade Be My Highlight, and I think they only have one shade, so this is like $2.99 or $3.99. It's like super affordable, obviously, because it's Essence. And then, you know, also it always has this like $3.50 off, $15 drugstore purchase. So you can get this like really affordably. It's a great shade. It doesn't look like much in the pan at all. It's just a nice like champagne color. I don't know if you can see that, but it is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. So I love this. It blends into your skin. It doesn't look like a streak on your face. It just blends in with any foundation that I've ever used, and it's affordable. I don't feel bad using it, and I love it. The next one that I'm going to talk about is Becca Cosmetics Opal. And this one, I thought it was going to be a little bit too dark for my skin tone. I usually am like the lightest shade in foundation, maybe like the second or third up. So I'm pretty fair skinned. But this foundation, this highlighter, I got in a Sephora Favorites kit. They have it in those kits quite a lot because it is such a well-liked highlighter. But this one is so smooth, and again, like the running theme is it blends right in. It looks like your skin. It doesn't look like a streak, and I actually have that one on my shoulders and on my chest. I don't know if you can see that glow, but anytime I'm wearing a shirt that is like this, I always put it just like right here. Just makes you look healthy and like you're drinking all the water that I am not. Um, but anyway, this, I mean, it is like a little travel size, but you can tell I haven't even hit close to pan on this. You can barely even tell that I've used it. And I use this literally all the time. So I don't mind getting like small little highlighters in this because again, I'm never going to go through a highlighter. Like if I do, I will shock myself because it hasn't happened to date. So anyway, I love that one, and I mean, it was a really good deal in the kit that I got it in, and I like a good deal. So another thing that I pulled out this month is my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I forgot how much I love this. Like, I actually used this the day after I used a new palette that I had been trying out this month, and it creased like crazy, and I was just like, what the heck, man. I pulled this one out, and it looked as beautiful as when I put it on in the morning as it did, you know, at 10, 11 o'clock when I'm washing my face. So it stays, and I don't even think I had primed my eyes that day, but it stayed all freaking day. And this is the color scheme, so obviously it's peachy, but it's got those greens, it's got those plums, and I mean, you can get some really like cool tone looks as well. So you can go cool tone or warm tone with this. And I mean, it's got everything you need. It's got the matte shades that you need for transitions, for matte highlights. You have shimmery highlights. You have shimmery lid shades. So you can go dark. And it's really, really nice. So yeah, I really like this one. Like, I will be using that more often now that I've tried that again and I remember how good it is. So on the same theme of eyes, this is like a super nice brush. It's actually one of the only natural bristle brushes that I have. I think this is like goat hair. But it is Bean Gotchi's Paris, and it is the smudge brush. I don't know who in the world would use this for smudging, because it's pretty, you know, thick as far as like just the surface area of that brush goes. It's pretty thick, but what I use it for is the transition color, because, you know, like you're blending that all throughout the crease, right? So this, because it is a natural hair bristle brush, it just blends it so seamlessly. And then, you know, after I packed on like a dark color or something like that, I'll just go over like the very edges, just like right up in here, and it still leaves the color, but it just blends it to where there are no lines. And this, like, this is an everyday, like, ride or die. This one's not going anywhere. Same theme of eyes. I have been pretty bougie this month with mascaras, I will admit that. So I've been using 3 every day. And one of them is the CoverGirl Supersizer. I have used this thing so much that, like, you can't even tell the writing on it. Like, it's all rubbed off. But anyway, this is a nice foundation. It does not smudge, and I'm sure you've probably all seen this before, but I don't know if you can tell. It's got like a flat side, so that like packs on the product, and then it's got the bristle side, which helps you comb through. But this, I actually use this on the lower lashes only. I have used it on the top lashes as well, but I'm down to like, this is almost done, like it's almost time to toss it, and I have just been using it on the bottom lashes for that reason. But it is super black, it doesn't smudge, and it really lengthens your lashes. So like, I put 2 coats on the bottom lashes, and them things are like they're popping, you know what I mean? So I really love that. And then I have this Douce Punk Volumizer Mascara, and the wand on this sucker is huge. Like, let me show you. Look at this. Look at this. It is huge, but it is super volumizing, and it again does not smudge. it's kind of a drier formula, which I tend to like those more on my top lashes because I do have naturally pretty long lashes. So if I have one that's super wet, where my lashes touch up here, I'll get like black all up here, and then I'll have to clean it up. And sometimes it's okay, and sometimes it ruins the look. So I really love this. It makes your lashes super thick. And it's minimally clumpy, but any volumizing mascara, you know, has the tendency to clump. This one is not that bad at all, but it does make your lashes super thick, which I love. And then I put 2 coats of that on, and then I go in with MDM Flow Greater Than Mascara, and I love the tube of this. Like, can we just appreciate this? Like, it's so pretty. So pretty. But anyway, this is like more of a just traditional brush. So just a traditional comb brush. It's not, you know, plastic. It's, I don't know what you would call that, but it's a natural brush, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, this is like super black, and that's why I love it. It makes your lashes so black. And once I put it on top of that volumizing mascara, it like helps to separate and just make your lashes super black. And that combo, it almost looks like fake lashes, which I love. And I think this is, I got this in a BoxyCharm actually a while ago. It took me forever to start using this, to get on board with it. But this is a European brand. I think they started selling this brand in Sephora though. I'm not sure if they still do, but I know at one point they were bringing this to the States. So the next thing is a lip product, and this is from Flower Beauty, which can be found in Ulta now, which is awesome because they used to just sell this online on flowerbeauty.com and in Walmart stores. So I mean, there's like, you know, a selection at Walmart, and every time you would go, it would seem like what I was looking for would be gone. But now that it's in Ulta, that's awesome because you can buy stuff online, get free shipping, you know, get Ulta rewards for that. But this color specifically is Rose Petal, and it is the Ultimate Lip Butter. This stuff, and I mean this packaging too, ignore that sticker, but the packaging is so pretty, is it not? But the tip, I like the tip, how precise it is. You can get right into those areas where you really need that precision, you know, the corner of your lips, the arches right here. So I really love that, and it's super balmy. It just, it's so comfortable to wear. It's so easy to reapply. You don't even really need a mirror. I mean, you know, just put it on like a balm. As long as you know where your lips are, you're good. But it's so good. I think it's like 10 bucks. It's really nice. And then one that actually caught me by surprise because I did not expect to like this as much as I did. This was like one of those like spur of the moment purchases. It's from the Ulta collection, and it is their Dewy Setting Mist. So I got this whenever it was like buy 2 get 2 free, and I had got 3 items that I had been wanting, and I was like, well, what the heck am I going to get for the third or for the fourth? And this was it. And now I wish I would have just got freaking 4 of these, okay? That's how good it is. It's really nice. It smells like coconuts. So, such a good scent. And the sprayer is nice. I'll spray it for you. Like, that is the kind of spray that I like. I don't like the spray that's like hairspray in your face, you know? It's like it's a kiss. It's a kiss of mist is what it is. And it really does make your skin dewy. If you do have powdery, like it looks powdery, you can spray this on. It just melts everything together. It does help your makeup last longer, I will say that. And it's affordable, you know? I think this was like $6 or something. So good. And the next time Ulta does have a sale like that, I'm getting 4 of those because I don't want to be without it, to be honest. So anyway, that is my favorites. I hope that you enjoyed it. This is like one of my favorite types of videos to film or watch. I love, seeing what everybody else is using. So if you have any comments or if you've used any of these, comment down below your experiences with them. And if you have been loving something and you think that I need to try something, leave that down below too, because I'm always interested in that. I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you next time. Bye.